Welcome back to On the Money. The Philippines has just entered a demographic sweet spot where there will be more Filipinos in their productive stage than at any point in history. Our resident financial advisor, Salvi Duplito, forecasts how financial planners will be in high demand and how you can succeed in this industry.
This time last year, the stock market was at dizzying heights. The property sector was very sexy. And talks of the Philippines entering its golden era made everyone walk with a swagger. By the end of 2013, all of these changed. So where should you put money in 2014 with all of these mixed signals? I talked to several experts for their views.
First big trend for 2014 is macro-related. We call it a great rotation into equities globally. Rates are rising, and we will see investors putting money into equities away from fixed income. Secondly, we will see synchronized global growth for the first time in many years. The US economy is growing, Europe is growing, China is growing, Japan is growing. So every economy or major economy in the world is growing.
Oyson says this rising tide will lift more boats globally, but the ripple will be different across different countries. Korea, Taiwan, Singapore, and Thailand are bound to benefit, but global macro trends in 2014 won't be friendly for the Philippine market.
It's negative for the market. The liquidity is not coming as strong as in the last few years. You can still make money in a very flattish PSE index.
To pick winners, Oyson said it is crucial to find the right themes and valuations. He suggests creating a portfolio with different items inside.
One, I would recommend PLDT. You need to have income. You need to have dividends, defensive, predictable, and there's earnings stability. Secondly, you want to pepper your menu with the growers, the companies that will show growth irrespective of where the macros globally will be. You have companies like Pure Gold, that's growing.
Oyson's other stock picks are URC, DNL, and even ICTSI because it is buying ports globally. He's also looking at turnaround stories like those of Manila Water and EDC. He also looks for cheap stocks and even unusual names that are off the beaten track like DMCI, Vistaland, Megaworld, EEI, and Megawide.
So basically, even if the index goes sideways, you have to look for companies that will do very well, that will show earnings growth irrespective of where there's more funds coming to the Philippines or not.
Oyson said other major investment themes that will define 2014 are the rise of the middle class, emergence of urbanization, which will fuel a lot of infrastructure spending, and Abenomics of Japan, which further supports the great rotation of money out of emerging markets into developed ones. This is one of the reasons Singapore-based independent investment advisor and wealth manager Jess Emerson Uwe is strengthening recommendations to diversify out of the Philippines.
Try to start diversifying out of the Philippines, maybe look into, say, Europe or China, and then maybe a little bit of Japan.
These funds are becoming more accessible for local investors and Filipinos working overseas. For a minimum investment of 10,000 Singapore dollars, Filipinos can access Global Fund of Funds, where they are instantly diversified across several countries. Risk is the name of the game in 2014. Oyson says the market may see a throwback to 1994 when bonds rose and the market retraced more than 20%. If this prediction comes true, there may be something very dangerous on the horizon for investors.
If you see a repeat of what happened in 1995 to 1997, this could be a bull run for equities market globally, assuming all things constant, because obviously there's always a shock that might happen over the next 12 months. It could be a shock in terms of policy abroad. It could be a calamity. You'll never know, but always be prepared.
Investing is a lot like driving through EDSA. There are many ways to get to Makati from Quezon City, but there are surprises in every turn. We all need to be informed, alert, and very patient. What's important is to keep moving forward.
Coming up, we'll get an outlook where the Philippine market is headed this year. Don't go away. You're watching On the Money.